Ah, yes. There we go. Uh, let me just pull this window up. Yeah, look at that. Okay, so I was going to start this. I was going to start this in about 6 minutes from now, but I wanted to get to it sooner. Also wanted to figure out how to send people like the link to it, because I'm not fully sure how to yet. Because I was gonna send it to some friends so that they can just come and watch. So I'm gonna see if I can figure this out first. But just as a quick sort of Easter egg first before anything else. First off, we are doing hardcore Terraria today, and as an Easter egg, if you're like watching the VOD or something, because I don't think anyone's here. So if you click on the title part a couple times, it might have to be the tree actually, I think. Let's see. I know there is an Easter egg somehow. I could have sworn this is how you do it. I could have sworn this is how it's worked in the past for me doing this. But if you click on the title, it's supposed to change the background music, but oh well. I guess that's not working for some reason. Sorry if my audio is a bit all over the place right now. I'm not, I'm still getting used to this. I just gotta, I'm new to having the, oh, I found the share button. Okay, I'm gonna just type this in, and send it to other people. Give me 1 second. I'm sure there's a easier way to do this, but right now I'm just looking at the link to share, from my desktop, and I'm just typing it out manually on my phone. This is almost definitely not the best way to do it. But let's see if I typed it in right. Okay, yeah, did, and also send it to this person, and there we go. Okay, now. Oh, now it worked. Okay. I just had to click out and click back in. Okay, yeah, so as you can see, the logo changed. This is what the logo used to look like the title screen. And this is the old title screen background music. It got changed in the 1.4 update. And 1 second. Okay. Actually, I'm still, to be honest, I'm still trying to figure out how I'm laying things out. I'm just gonna do this for the time being. Okay. So, basically, this is Terraria. If you're not familiar with it, I'm going to get started. We're doing hardcore Terraria specifically, and I'm gonna get into what that means while I'm making the character and making the world and all of that stuff. Oh, hello, Aiden. Okay, so let's see. First off, hardcore characters die for good, as the description says here. I don't know what name to make, so I'm just gonna randomize I honestly don't have a character in mind, so I might actually just go and let's pick a random color. Let's do blue. Like light blue, sort of silver blue sort of thing, and figure things out from there. For clothing styles, I'm doing the best one, because why not? Hair, I don't know. What's a rad hairstyle? And I'll just go with this. It looks vaguely like my own hair. The color's not going to. Let's do... I'm just picking random colors, to be honest. I'm not trying to make a good design. Let's do like a dark green for the eyes. I'm honestly not sold on the light blue skin. Should I just make myself? I feel like that'd be easier. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna make... I'm probably just gonna make myself, honestly. So, let's just start over. Okay. Hardcore. Again, the best outfit style. Then hair, which is like dark. I am describing what I look like to anyone like watching this now or in the future. So, hello, you know vaguely what I look like if you didn't already. I don't actually know how to like make my skin tone very well. Let's do like something like that. That's just a guess. I don't actually know. Let's do a nice, cool, sort of purplish coat with... Let's make this a bit grayer, a bit whiter. Honestly, I don't really care too much about my character design preferences. Or like, like the way my character looks. I'm just doing this because it's vaguely familiar. What's a good character name? I don't know. Let's see. I see we have someone watching. I don't know who that is. If you want to type it out in the chat, like any suggestions, that'd be nice. Because I honestly have no idea right now. I'll give it a bit of time. I know there's a bit of latency on here. Alrighty then. I don't see anything in the chat. Maybe YouTube is just bad with this. It could be that YouTube is bad with this. So I'm gonna pull up the stream. It's just bad with this. It could be that YouTube is bad with... Nope. There's nothing else in the chat that I haven't seen. Okay, because I remember back in, like, the fall, last time I tried streaming, there were messages that I couldn't see. But, okay. So, anyway, I'm just gonna pick a name. I'm just gonna say Izzy, because that's me. This is me. This is what I look like if I had, like cooler clothes than I do. Yeah. So, that's me. We're hardcore. So again, if we die once, we die for good. We have to start over. And if you're familiar with the Minecraft YouTube community, you've probably heard the name Philza Minecraft. And I hear he is very brave. And we're gonna make a large world, because that's a good world size, because hopefully we're gonna be doing this long term, so we're gonna want a bunch of space to do things in. And also, here's another key part. We're doing it master mode, which is like one of the hardest difficulties. So okay. So Master Mode is like one of the hardest possible difficulties in the game. There are technically things that are harder than just Master Mode by itself, but I'm not gonna try them here. And so this here is World Evils. We get to pick one of these to be present in the world, like to spawn naturally. There is a way for us to get the other one to like grow and spread in our world later on. But I'm going to get into that stuff later on, especially with like the alternate biomes and ores and stuff. Like the World Evils, you only get one of them spawning naturally in the world, and there's a bunch of ores which come in sort of pairs like this also. So we're going to pick Corruption, because that's like old school. It's what was in the game since the beginning. The Crimson was added in version 1.2 back in like 2013, I'm pretty sure. So I've been playing it since 2011, so the Crimson still somehow feels new to me, even though it's like 8 years old at this point. So yeah, so we've got the name, seed, large, master, corruption, and let's let it generate. And you know, I was going to save this for later, but I realized while this is generating, this is actually a good time to start talking about the progression of equipment in the game. Sorry that the audio just cut off there. But I just wanted to take the moment to mention Terraria has often been Terraria has often been compared to Minecraft, especially back when it was first like getting popular. When it was first becoming a thing back in 2011, people always would call this like 2D Minecraft to try and argue that it's Minecraft but worse. But Terraria, as a result of being 2D, also has to go in different directions with things. And one choice that that Relogic, the developers of Terraria, made that I think is very interesting and really distinguishes it from Minecraft is the progression of equipment throughout the game. So first off, we have here, I made a few diagrams for this. So we have, here is roughly how equipment goes in Minecraft. So you start off the game, you get wooden tools, wooden weapons, stuff like that. And then using those, you can get stone tools and stone equipment. And then iron, like iron armor and iron tools. And eventually you get diamonds. You can go get obsidian. You can start enchanting things. You can go to the nether and get netherite. And somewhere along here, but generally like later in the game, you get a trident. And also when you go to the end, you can get an elytra, which allows you to fly around. But that's basically it. You've got like 4 or 5 major tiers of equipment in Minecraft. Compare this with Terraria, where, let's look here. So we start up here with our original starting ores, where we've got copper, tin, iron, lead, silver, tungsten, gold, and platinum. When you get tungsten, gold, or platinum, I just remembered you can't see my mouse cursor. Sorry about that. When I make a video, I'm gonna put in like a cursor or something to make it clearer what I'm pointing at. When you get a tungsten, gold, or platinum pickaxe, you can mine meteorite. That's just sort of like a side thing. And then this first horizontal line is a particular boss. Because Terraria has a lot more bosses than Minecraft does. That's another thing about it. So the boss here is going to be either the Eater of Worlds or the Brain of Cthulhu, depending on if we have Corruption or Crimson in our world. And when we defeat that boss, we're going to unlock these next two ores, the purple and the red one, which are Demonite and Crimtane. We can make like all of our equipment then using that. Technically, it's available before those two like evil bosses, but they're not actually, like, you can't make everything with those ores until after you've beaten those bosses. Then when you have like a Demonite or Crimtane pickaxe, you can mine Hellstone, and then you can get molten equipment. And all of this stuff before this thick horizontal line, all of this stuff is pre-hard mode. And then it keeps going. And I'm just gonna skip over most of this. So we've got 3 more sort of tiers of ores here. And then we've got these bosses called the mechanical bosses, which give us hallowed bars, which we can use to craft more equipment. And we can get this material called chlorophyte. And then we can beat another boss called Plantera, which unlocks some other equipment. And then a couple bosses later, we can get these 4 things, which are like, I think they're called collectively like lunar fragments. And then we can beat the final boss, which is the Moon Lord, and get Luminite. And also, this is just like, mostly it's just the ores and stuff present throughout the whole game. There is a lot more stuff in terms of equipment than just the ores. Like if we look back at Minecraft, the main stuff, the main stuff in Minecraft that wasn't like related to the ore tiers is like, you could argue like leather armor as the early game armor, and then also there's tridents and elytra, but other than that, it mostly goes along with like tiers of progression in terms of like ores that you have. And also, speaking of ores, in Terraria there are different sets of ores, like as I mentioned before with the corruption and the crimson. You have these sorts of pairs of ores. So at the top here you have copper and tin, then you have iron and lead, silver and tungsten, gold and platinum. You don't have to remember all these names. I'm gonna go through them later on, but you've got all of these pairs of things, and only one of each pair spawns naturally in a world. So if you have copper ore in your world, you're not going to get tin. If you have iron ore, you're not going to get lead, and so on. Demonite and Crimtane are based off of the corruption and crimson. And then, yeah, so basically these ores on the right were all added back in the 1.2 update to add more variety to the game, which I think was a nice idea. It is possible to get all of these ores in a single playthrough on a single world, and that's going to be irrelevant sometime coming up soon. But that's just all of the sort of introductory information. And so from there, we're gonna get started playing the actual game. So, yeah, so we've got a mini-map. I'm just gonna close that for now. So, let's see. The first thing... Oh, I still have the... Whoops. My bad. I accidentally still had the alternate ores up on screen. I didn't realize. So the first thing we have to do, the first thing we want to do... Also, whoever's watching, could you tell me in chat if it's too loud, the music or sounds? Because I can turn them down. Actually, I'm just going to turn them down to start off with, just in case. Let's do like 25% on each of them. And then, like, if it's too loud or too quiet, let me know and I will deal with that. So this is on master mode, right? So that means all of the enemies have a lot more health, do a lot more damage, and as a hardcore player, look at that. So that slime just did like 16 damage to us, which is not good since we only have 100 health. And at the moment, we don't have any way to regenerate health very well. Okay, so basically, to begin with, we've got our first goal here is to make some houses for like staying safe in the night, and also for NPCs, because in Terraria there's a bunch of NPCs that you can get and like build a town for, and the NPCs each like sell things or do other useful stuff. This here is the guide. Zach is his name at the moment. We've got 4 things here. You can see as the guide, he gives advice, which is helpful if you don't know what you're doing, if you're a new player. And he also has the crafting sort of thing, which I just clicked on, which hang on a second. Okay, I'm just gonna run for the time being, because as you can see, I'm already at 35 health out of 100. I'm not paying enough attention to my health. Okay. Okay, there we go. Those were some pots that we just broke. They gave us some health, so we're back at 95. So maybe, if I don't die, I'm gonna explain what the guide can do for us. Okay. So... oh yeah, we got these mushrooms which restore health for us, and you can see there's a cooldown on health. So let's see. Or on, like, healing items. So the crafting option, the thing that's useful about this is it's sort of like your recipe book in Minecraft. Or alternatively, it's sort of like the wiki, where you can just put in anything which says material. So for example, like with gel, you can see in the description it says material, and and the guide shows you everything that you can make with gel. You do have like a variation on that here, where like if you have the materials for something and you're at like the right crafting stations, then you can just look at all of the things available to make. This is... okay. So... how about this? Before I do any more exposition, I'm just gonna get to building a sort of base, a sort of town for us to live in. Because as you can see, these slimes are being quite unfriendly and dangerous. So let's just do this to keep ourselves safe. Let's just make like a little tower on the left to keep the slimes out from the left. I know there's a slime coming in from the right, so let's just block it off over there too. And now, as you can see, no slime coming from the left will be able to get to us. So we're safe in here. I don't really have much I can do to defend myself. I'm gonna place down a campfire when I get the chance. I'm just gonna make a simple... actually, let's make another door first off. Now, when this blue slime leaves, hopefully at some point it's going to, we're going to put the door down. And then just hopefully be able to fight it off. And then once these slimes are dead... Okay, once these slimes are dead, apparently another one's just gonna come attack us immediately, but we can get to building a house. I'm gonna make this one 15 wide. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'm gonna actually move this over a bit. So the thing about the campfire, the reason I'm placing it down is because, as you can see here, when we're near a campfire, we get a bit of health regeneration, which is very helpful because in Expert and Master mode, you have less health regeneration, which is not good if you want to survive like we do. So first off, we're making a house, and every house needs walls, and these walls are for the background. Actually made like 15 too many, but it's fine. These walls are for the background. Each house, for an NPC to move in, it needs like a door, a table, a chair, a wall, like a background wall, and a light source. So here you can see... Oh. I just noticed another person in the chat. Okay. I just realized I've been forgetting to look over. Oh well. Looks like we have 2 people though, which is nice. Hello. But it is getting darker, so I'm gonna speed things up real quick and make another house over here. So as I was saying, each house needs a door, a chair, a table, a light source, and background walls, and also foreground walls. 13, 14, 15, and I don't think we have any NPCs that can move in at the moment, because each NPC does have requirements before they can spawn in. So it's fine if we leave that unfinished for now. We'll get back to that. So basically, what we're going to want to do the first night is hide in the house, because if we go outside, we're going to die to zombies and demon eyes, which if you haven't seen Terraria, or if you haven't played Terraria before, they're just these flying eyeballs which come in and attack you. Like they fly around. It's sort of like phantoms from Minecraft. Let's make these higher. And so, yeah, so we don't want to be in an exposed place at the moment. But speaking of exposed places, I am going to go over here, take some of the sunflowers, and chop down these trees. And so then we at least have more wood. How's it going? It's going well so far. Just hoping to stay alive, mostly, because I do not want to have to reset this. It would be great if we could beat the game on the first try. What the heck? What the heck is that? 36 damage. No thank you. Stay out. Okay. So, we've got our sorts of towers. We've got one house. I'm gonna make a second house. And then it would actually, it's probably a good idea to close off. It would probably be a good idea to look at, or to close these off at the top so that nothing can hurt us if we go. How do I poggers? Oh my god. This is YouTube. I don't have channel emotes set up. What do you think I am? Oh. Did you hear that? The music changed. The music changed. That means it's nighttime, which is danger zone, danger town. So let's just focus on making this house for the time being. But yeah, am I reading chat on a separate screen? Yes, I am. I'm still getting used to this. This is like my first actual... This is my first stream that I have 2 monitors for. I just noticed we got some arrows earlier on. So we're gonna use that to try and kill this zombie. So the thing about mob spawning in this game... Okay, that was not enough. Let's just hide it inside for now. So the thing about mob spawning in this game is, in Minecraft, mob spawning is based off of light levels. So if a space is like decently far away from here, oh yeah, those zombies are the worst. It's the ones with arms, long arms. That's very bad. Also, fallen stars, important. I'm gonna get to that after I talk about monster spawning. So in Minecraft, the thing about monster spawning is that it is based off of light levels. So like if there's a space that's decently dark, there are going to be monsters spawning there. In Terraria, it's not based off of light levels, it's based off of background walls. So if you haven't placed down walls in the background, then a monster could potentially spawn there. It's like, there's more details to it than that, but just as an introduction, oh look, there's another one of those zombies. There's just so many of them. We're just gonna stay inside for now. Just until that zombie goes away, and hopefully despawns if we're lucky. Nope, it's coming right back. Okay, so, let's see. So yeah, as you might have noticed, all of this space in our sort of encampment has no background walls. All of the outdoors space. Okay, when that zombie like gets, yeah, I'm gonna make a run for it. Okay, so our encampment has no outside or no background walls, so it's actually very it's not safe yet to be outside in it. And also, I really want to get those, but I will play it safe. I'm just gonna sit in here with Zach the guide. There's a lot of quality of life stuff that they've added in different updates. Like sitting at a chair you couldn't do until 1.4, which was last year. So, yeah, so we're just gonna stay inside for the rest of the night, probably. Just because, like, there's nothing else really we can do without risk of death. So, you've seen and heard a couple of these fallen stars fall from the sky. This happens every night. Fallen stars just occasionally fall from the sky. I believe the guide even says something somewhere, like stars follow all over the world at night. He's got a lot of things to say. I think he added I think Realogic added a ton of things. I already forgot I named the world that. sorry. They added a ton of new lines of dialogue for the guide in 1.4, which is nice because like he didn't have too much stuff to say, honestly. Yeah, Dad's but yeah, there's a lot of stuff here. There's a lot of stuff here. Lots of them. I'm not killing the guide. No, he's better at combat than I am. Look. Like, he is so much stronger than I am. I'm not gonna let the zombie come inside, but if the... Okay, he didn't shoot at the zombie, but if you looked earlier, he was doing a lot more damage than we do. I'm not gonna kill the guide. No. He's useful to us. Look, I can put dirt, and he can tell me what I do with dirt. I'm not killing the guide yet. We'll do it later, like some dozens of hours away. I'm not... There's going to be a point in time when I kill the guide, okay? There's going to be a point in time where you're required to kill the guide in order to progress. I will do it then. I'm not doing it now. I don't care how much you want me to kill him. I'm not going to do it. We have no friends here. Oh god, this was a bad idea. Okay. Oh. Huh. Okay. What the heck? Okay. We just got 5 fallen stars. I'm not progressing earlier, because then I'm gonna die. We got 5 fallen stars, which means we can make a mana crystal, which increases our maximum mana by 20. We don't have a use for that yet, but we can if we want to. I do kind of want to do this. This is gonna be very... This feels like a big risk, but nope, it was fine. All of the zombies are over here, so I'm not... I'm not sacrificing the guide yet. You're gonna see later on, when I talk, like when I mentioned hard mode earlier on, hard mode happens when you beat this one boss in the underworld called the Wall of Flesh, and... What? You have to donate to get a message? Anyway, so the Wall of Flesh is going to be the boss we delay fighting the most. Like out of all of the pre-hard mode bosses. It's... Oh yeah, fallen stars do that. Like when they hit the ground, like when they fall, if they hit something, they deal a ton of damage to it, like we just saw there. I'm gonna tunnel down and pick it up, because I don't want it to go to waste. Because, give me a second. Yeah, because, as it says, it disappears after the sunrise. So that means when it's daytime, the star is gonna disappear, but I want stars. They're gonna be very useful. But anyway, so when you beat the Wall of Flesh, it turns the whole world into hard mode. It introduces a bunch of harder enemies. It makes, when you're in expert or master mode, it makes all of the pre-hard mode enemies stronger as well, which I don't want, because these things could probably kill me in less than 10 seconds. I don't want to give them the chance to do it even faster. But it just turned day, so hopefully... hopefully we... I'm just gonna go over this way where there are no zombies. Doot doot. So let's see. So, it's daytime, though. I feel like I'm getting off track, but it's daytime, we've got new things to do, new things to look at. we could go in that cave if we wanted, but let's not for now. We've got lead. We have... So far, the only ore that we've actually seen spawn, like, in the world is lead. We haven't actually gone and found anything else. Oh boy, there's a slime. This tin was actually dropped from a slime, because slimes do occasionally carry things, like, in them. And so when you kill them, they can drop whatever is inside. It's sort of like a piñata made of jello. And so, yeah, that's how we got the tin ore earlier. We haven't actually seen any copper or tin so far. As I was mentioning earlier with the alternate ores, iron is paired up with lead, which means since we see lead spawning naturally, we're not going to see any iron naturally spawning in the world, like in ore form. We can still get iron if we need it, but lead and iron are basically the same. So nice mic quality, thank you. You recommended it to me. Actually, no, I'm pretty sure you're who I think you are. That would be embarrassing if you're not. But there is tin, actually. Here's tin. So yeah, we don't get copper. The thing we do want, though, is platinum. Because the thing about platinum is... Yeah. The thing about platinum is it's... Like in the early game, it's the armor which gives us the most defense, which we want. I'm not gonna risk that. In Terraria, I'm gonna get to that later on. So, platinum we want because platinum is good. Platinum is very helpful. Oh boy, there's a worm. Let's go. Let's go. Don't want to deal with that. But we gotta get this treasure, so... shurikens. We've got some more shurikens. We've got some health potions. Oh. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna leave. Hopefully it doesn't follow me up to the surface. I don't actually know... Okay, sounds like it's gone. Which is good. I didn't know how the worm AI works. It could have followed me to the surface. But let's see. What else? So, yeah, we want platinum because of its defense. Platinum armor, because we have 3 defense from wood. And the way defense works in Master Mode is since we have 3 defense, it's 3 less damage that we take in any hit. So, for example, that purple slime from earlier, which dealt 36 defense, or 36 damage to us in a single hit, if we didn't have armor, it would have dealt 39 damage, which is why we want plenty of defense. You know what I really want, though, is recall potions, because those let me teleport back to spawn. Whenever I want or need. And that's gonna be probably the most useful thing, starting out especially, to just get... I'm not dealing with that vulture. To just, like, deal with... oh, come on. Okay, so here's a neat trick. You can save and exit and then rejoin the world, and then you're just back at the world spawn. It feels like cheating, but also I don't want to die, so I'm gonna do it. So anyway, yeah. So one thing that I was gonna say earlier that I cut myself off before saying is So like in Minecraft, right, there's all sorts of ways to like MLG, water bucket and stuff to just negate fall damage. And in Terraria, there's also a lot of ways to do it. You can get like accessories, which can like nullify all fall damage. But also you could like grab onto a rope. You could use a grappling hook, which I don't own. Why are there deserts on both sides? No. No, I want safety. But you can also like place down cobwebs, which is actually a lot easier than placing things down is in Minecraft, because you can just hold down the button. I swear if there's another vulture when before I leave the desert, I'm gonna be so annoyed. I'm just gonna get a bit more cactus before leave. You know what? We have 31 shurikens, 13 arrows. There's 2 vultures, never mind. We're turning around. Oh yeah. That tree just dropped some money when we started chopping it down. That happens sometimes. Trees just drop things. Yeah, so nullifying fall damage is easier in Terraria than it is in Minecraft, but also there are things to do it so that you don't even need to risk taking fall damage. And so like one of those things is an item called a lucky horseshoe. And I want one of those. Like all it does is you equip it and then you don't take any more fall damage, which is good. Because I don't want to take fall damage. I don't want to take damage if I can avoid it. I know I just got hit by a slime twice, but ignoring that, I don't want to take potentially fatal amounts of damage. So, let's see. Do I have enough cactus for cactus armor? I do not. So that feels like a waste. 20 plus 30 plus 25, that is less than 87. So let's make some palm wood equipment. So that takes us up from 3 defense to 4. Let's just throw that out. Let's see. So first things first. Now that we have a little sort of base camp, I'm gonna go into this cave right here and see if there's anything that we can do, because I don't want to try and cross the desert. Just because, like, it seems dangerous. The only thing we're missing out on is the potential for, like, chests, treasure chests. And, you know, I can live without them if I have to. Aw, man. I love the underground music. It's just like, wow. Yeah, like that. Okay, the thing to be careful about underground, on top of just all of the enemies, like worms that we saw, we don't have any recall potions. This is not good. Oh hey, it's silver. Oh hey, amethyst. Is traps. Like, they are pressure plates. They're like dart traps. Or falling boulders, or the scariest one for us is explosives, which just, when you step on the pressure plate, they just instantly blow up and kill you. We don't want that to happen, because if we die again, we die for good. There we go. I just used like 20 shurikens on that. Oh, hey. There's a bunch of slimes there. Let's just leave them be. Let's see. Cobwebs, good to have. Again, as I said, if you place them down, you can nullify fall damage. So, let's hold on to that for now. And also, cobwebs can be used to make silk and all sorts of things. There's a worm. There's a worm digging. So let's just... If it comes closer, I'll be ready. So, fun fact about worms is that each segment of the worm takes damage independently from each other segment. It's actually a holdover from, like I would consider it a holdover from an earlier version of the game. Oh, look at that. There's a red pressure plate, which I think, yeah. There's a boulder up there. So if we had stepped on that, the boulder would have fallen down and tried to crush us. So good thing it didn't do that. So an earlier version of the game actually had worms. Each segment of a worm had its own health bar, which was interesting. It also made worms a lot harder to kill, but also if you were able to kill a worm in multiple segments at once, it had a greater chance of dropping loot because the game interpreted it as you killing multiple worms. But at one point, they made it so that all the segments share the same health bar. And right now, oh shoot, we have run out of cave to explore, which is not great. I would rather have cave to explore than have to go digging for my own to make my own cave. But looks like that's what we have to do. Check it, chat. Let's see. What else? What else do we have? I'm just gonna dig over to the right, because the right has more cave. And also, I'm scared of going back to the surface, because it's probably night. And if it's night, that's not good for us. Because again, it would be like last night, where we have to just sit there and wait for the night to be done. I just realized, throughout the whole first night, we didn't see a single demon eye. I swear they're actually common. I don't know. I don't know what's up with that. Let's see. Placing torches down, and I'm just remembering, there is an interesting event called the Torch God, where if you place like 100 to 200 torches down underground, oh hey, we got a merchant, because we have 50 silver coins. So next time we go up to the surface, that means that we can go and buy stuff from him. I don't remember too much stuff of his that's actually useful to us. We could get like a mining helmet. We could get a piggy bank, which is sort of like, if you've played Minecraft, it's sort of like an ender chest. It's like character, it's like portable storage, basically. It's tied to like your character file instead of the world file. So if you go to a different world with the same character, which you can do in Terraria, your piggy bank will have all the same items in it, which is nice. There's more cave here, so I'm just gonna dig down. And just shoot arrows at them. Let's see. Oh man, I lose my train of thought so easily. What the heck? That's fine. I'll get better at it with time. So let's see. What else is there? Ooh, this is promising. Also, silver. Also lead. As you can see, there's a minecart track, which is nice for us. Ow. Ooh, regeneration potion. That's good if we need it. Let's make some more torches. So, minecart tracks just spawn occasionally underground. You can ride along them. They generally run through a bunch of caves, which is helpful. Ow. Ow. If you're going fast enough on a minecart, you can deal damage. I desperately do not want to go over that way. Also, let's just disarm that. Because as you can see up there, there's a 2-block wide tunnel. I actually am thinking I'm gonna save and exit and then go back to the surface, because I don't want to have to deal with those slimes again. It's probably night. It is night. But for the time being, we seem to be relatively safe outside. Nothing should be able to spawn in our sort of encampment while all of it is on screen. Because for mobs to spawn, for monsters to spawn, they have to be off screen. So if all of our village is on screen, we should be fine, except for falling stars. Or not falling stars, except for demon eyes. I said falling stars because I heard another one. Okay, so we have a bunch of tin and lead and a few bars of silver. We've also got some topaz and amethyst. So what can we make? We can make some tools, we can make swords, we can make a lead helmet for more defense. I'm gonna do that. Look at that, one more defense. And that's basically all we can make right now. This is the merchant. It's got a happiness value, just like the guide did. Happiness affects NPC prices. Like, for example, the piggy bank normally costs 1 gold coin, but now it only costs 89 silver, which is still too much for us, but oh well. It also sells like health potions, which we don't need, and a bunch of other stuff we don't need. I guess copper pickaxe and copper axe in case you somehow get rid of your starting tools. But yeah. Where did that come from? I don't know. There's an owl. Just came out of nowhere. Here's a wooden yo-yo. It's a good weapon starting off. It's a nice, safe weapon. Do you want to know why? For that reason. You can attack things if there's a hole in the wall. So that means, like, while we're here, we can just... While we're hiding in the night, we can just stick our yo-yo out through a hole in the tower. If that zombie comes back, and we can kill it and get some money and all of that nice stuff. So, this is going to take a little while. In the future, we're going to have bigger, safer camps and more of them. We're going to have, so if we zoom out on the map, this is how big the whole world is. We're going to have plenty of camps. Ho 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 ho. Okay, never mind. Not doing that again. Okay. Bad idea. I got greedy. And that's why we don't want to get hit by the zombies with long arms. Because they've got more range, and they do way too much damage. We're gonna die if we get hit by them. I'm surprised. Like, I didn't realize they did that much damage, but also, I'm very glad we only got hit once. If we got hit a second time, we would have to start over. I've been doing this for less than an hour. I don't want to start over already. Let's see, what else can I do during the night? As you can see, the moon's up there. When the moon sets, it's going to be day. We've got the bestiary, which is very nice. You can just look at things, for example, by bestiary ID. Just scroll through everything. Like, everything we kill, or every NPC we encounter, has its own bestiary spot. And as you can see, there's 522 things total. So that's probably going to be one of our long-term goals, is to fill all this out completely. So we've got, like, the guide. He gives advice and crafting recipes. If he's named Andrew, he drops a green cap because the main developer's name is Andrew Spinks, I believe is his name. So that's a reference to him. He's known as Redigit. I wish these zombies would go away, so I could be free. But that guy's just sticking around. Okay. Let's look at the merchant. The merchant doesn't drop anything. Kind of boring. Here's all of the... they're listed on the wiki as critters. They all have 5 health. They're passive creatures. Basically die instantly. Some of them can be used as bait for fishing. Then there's the green and blue slimes. As you can see, like, if you kill enough of them, you unlock more information about them. So, like, we haven't killed enough green slimes to unlock, like, their stats or their drops. But we have killed enough blue slimes to see how much health they have, how much defense they have, how much damage they do, and how much money they drop. We've got zombies, plenty of zombies, more slimes, and lots of things. Okay. Yeah, so that's the bestiary. We not got... I don't know, I'm just trying to come up with things to talk about, honestly. It seems like it's gonna be daytime soon, though. May as well use the yo-yo to get rid of this guy. Oh, it's daytime. That means we can finally go and do things. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out which direction is safer to go in. Because... So, let me talk about the structure of the world, all of the biomes, because the way Terraria worlds are generated is there's always going to be, like, 4 specific things: a dungeon, an underground desert, like a snow biome, and a jungle. The dungeon and jungle are on opposite ends of the map, so are the desert and ice biomes. The desert is always on the same side as the jungle, the ice is on the same side as the dungeon. But so far we've seen a desert in both directions, so I'm not sure which direction is which yet. So I'm just gonna try and give that a look. If things get too dangerous, I'm gonna save and exit and just start. You know what? Let's try and shoot it. this is an antlion. The thing that it does that's really annoying is it spits sand at you. I don't know how much damage that does in master mode. I don't want to find out firsthand. Looks like we're gonna have to find out firsthand. 55. Nope. Okay. Let's just go the other way. If we encounter too much resistance on that side, if we encounter too much resistance on that side, I'm just gonna go back to the caves. One thing I have not made yet are flaming arrows. You can make them if you have wooden arrows and torches. I just got all of these wooden arrows because if you have wood and stone, you can make a bunch of arrows. I believe it's 25 per block. So let's see what we have here. Flaming arrows can set things on fire, and they also do 2 more damage, which is helpful here. Okay. I barely ever use ranged weapons in this game, so this is like the early game is like the most I ever use like actual bows, or like anything where I have to aim and account for an arc. Like as you can see, like there's different classes. There's melee damage, there's ranged damage. If we get a specific item, we can do magic damage. There's also a 4th class called Summoner, which is the most fun, in my opinion. But also it's very different and a lot harder to play, which is why I'm not doing it here. I'm just gonna... I'm probably gonna do melee stuff. I'm honestly not going to focus too much on any individual class. I'm just gonna do like melee stuff because, oh boy. Oh yeah, it's windy now, which is why the music is changed and why slimes can come in on balloons. Oh hey, it's the desert. This is the actual desert, the one with the underground desert. We're not gonna go in it because that biome would kill me instantly if I tried to dig down. Which that also means the jungle is this direction, so maybe it'd be best to turn around. But if we... I'm gonna do that when we hit the jungle. Oh, come on, there's another... I just heard a second vulture. Oh, there's an angry dandelion. Which, you know, I have no experience with. I'm guessing that I'm trying to just aim and let the arrows arc down onto it. I'm guessing that the dandelion seeds are moving in an arc based off of the wind. You know, maybe this isn't worth it. You ever think maybe shooting at a dandelion isn't worth trying a ton? I have a yo-yo. I could just be doing that. I forgot. I already forgot I have it. Let's just do this. It's gonna take a bit of time. Just cause, you know, it's a... Yeah. But yeah, that was just not an explanation at all. But yeah, so let's just keep going. It's still windy. And there's that second vulture that I heard get hit. Let's just yo-yo it to death. There's a few interesting things about yo-yo mechanics. I'm just gonna bridge across this lake. Whack. Oh my god. yeah, apparently, so one thing that I've barely ever heard is, like, when ducks are quacking, there's occasionally, like, there's this tiny chance for the duck to just, like, say quack in a human voice, for some reason, just as a fun Easter egg. That's what we just heard now. I don't remember the last time I'd heard it. It's been a long time. So, yeah, that was nice. Caught me off guard. Oh boy, there's another dandelion. Isn't that fun? So, one thing you might notice about the yo-yo is it's probably our best weapon. Since it can do stuff like this. It also does, like, a decent amount of damage compared to everything else we have, which is good. Ah, living trees. These are great. The thing about these is, as you can see, they have chests. They also tend to come in sort of like forests, little forests. There's another chest. Oh, okay. Almost fell down there. I was fully expecting to take fall damage there. I'm very glad I did not. Okay, so what's over this way? What's in here? Climbing claws. That's good. That lets us do stuff like this. We just grab onto walls. Which is nice. I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick, actually. I'll be right back. Alright, I used the bathroom, I washed my hands, I drank some water, and I turned on the fan. That's just a little rhyme I came up with while I was gone. I hope. Did you miss me? Please, please, I need validation. Oh my god. Okay, anyway. Apparently, Ah, hey, welcome back. Let me grab onto the rope. What is this suggestion, YouTube? According to YouTube, my audio stream's current bitrate is 0. That doesn't sound right. So I don't know what YouTube's talking about. It sounds like it does seem like, at least to me, it seems like you can hear me, judging by the chat. Let's see. So, yeah, I don't know what YouTube's talking about. Purple slime. Don't want to deal with you. Just let me hop over here. See, so the reason we're traveling on the, like, above ground right now is to try and see if we can get more cool equipment, like climbing claws. You can hear me, good, okay. So there is a weapon called the Wand of Sparking, which is helpful. It's the first magic weapon you can get. It also got buffed last year in the 1.4 update, which means it's even better now. It used to be kind of eh, but now it's kind of eh, if that makes sense. Like a, oh? Let's just use a bomb. I'm too lazy to mine through the whole tree. Okay, is there anything else here? Let's see. There's no chest down in that part. Yeah. So yeah, it'd be cool to have a Wand of Sparking. That's the main thing I'm looking for here. Recall potions, I do have. Gonna put those there. Ran out of torches again. Oh, we have a gold coin. That's nice. Don't need more than one of them. I honestly don't really need a single one of those. Oh, extra chest. We got a can of worms. Shine potions. Let's see. We also have 23 lead bars that we just got from chests, because chests have a bunch of cool, useful stuff. There we go, Wand of Sparking. That's our first magic weapon. We don't actually need the torches on the hotbar, so I'm gonna put cobwebs there in case of fall damage. If I have time to react, I will react. But yeah, so now that we have a Wand of Sparking... Oh boy. Oh, nope. So, now that we have a Wand of Sparking, actually, ooh. I forgot this was a thing. So now, in like the 1.4 update, I think it was, wooden boomerangs can now be like crafted with a fallen star to make an enchanted boomerang, which deals more damage, also flies farther, also looks cooler, and also we can make a mana crystal with 5 fallen stars. We can use a Wand of Sparking, which can set our enemies on fire, which is good. Let's see. What should we make? Let's make some chainmail. There we go. 7 defense. Let's go. Let's sell those. Okay, so one thing we'll do this next time we're back here and it's night. We're getting some like herbs, whatever you want to call them. Like you see, we have 11 day bloom and 16 day bloom seeds. We have a herb bag, which contains some random ones, and also potentially seeds. And those can be used to make potions like these. which give different buffs and are just overall helpful to have. Just gonna make some rope up to here. So yeah, these are helpful to have. There's also an iron skin potion, which you can make with iron or lead ore and day bloom and stuff like that. We do actually need bottles, which is, so it's a good thing we have 20 of them. We need water too, so let's make some water bottles, or bottled water, as it says. Okay, let's see. What else? So yeah, with this stuff, with these ingredients, we can make some potions. Let's show off our new weapons. You can't set an enemy on fire if it's in the water, but you can still deal damage to them. Look at that. It's on fire. It was on fire. It's not anymore. So the thing that the enchanted boomerang is good with, that the bow is not, is going where you point it. That's what makes it better. Okay. What else? What else are we doing? There's... Honestly, I don't have too much. We're just exploring this cave. Here's some blink root. I don't remember what potions that can make, but there's definitely some. Let's get some more lead. It would be nice to be able to make lead pants, because when we have a full set of lead armor, or just of any armor set, you can get a set bonus. So like, for example, for lead, we're gonna get like 1 or 2 extra defense. This here is a gem tree. These just spawn sometime. They drop gems and gem corns and stone, which are all nice to have, I suppose. You might make a farm for that, so we can just farm gems instead of having to dig for them all the time. I'm gonna put down the workbench. Turn these walls back to normal wood. Get rid of the excess. Just because, like, we are running out of space. Whoops. And now, yeah, again, we're just digging or mining for any materials, keeping an eye out for any chests, also any traps. I've forgotten to pay attention for that. I'm gonna actually do something that's possibly a bit dangerous and move the cobwebs out of my hotbar. So now, if we take a giant fall, we could die. So maybe, you know, maybe not the smartest idea, but oh well. So yeah, that's a dart trap. Oh, look at this. Okay, so first off, I'm gonna look around and make sure there's no traps anywhere, because sometimes, you know how, I keep making Minecraft analogies, but you know how, like, in, I believe, like, jungle temples in Minecraft, you might come across a trapped chest, look at that, and then that, sets off, like, dispensers and stuff, which are not nice. Gonna actually have to go back home to, we need more storage. I don't want to throw things out. These are being placed in specific orders based off of value, in case you're unaware. So sometimes you might get these things called dead man's chests, which just set off all sorts of traps and will probably kill me if I... No, they will definitely kill me if I accidentally... set one off. So that's why I had to look around for traps around the chest earlier. So I opened my herb bag, got Moonglow, Deathweed Seeds, and Shiverthorn. That's going to be helpful. I'm going to put this platform here, take it out of the trash. So, because this way, when we're next to a bottle that acts as a crafting station for alchemy, so then we can make lesser healing potions and all sorts of cool other potions. Yeah. And then just over here, let's put miscellaneous blocks that we've mined up. And then lead. Then, what are you doing here in my village? Go away. Rain doesn't put out fire. Fun fact. I don't know about in the real world, but here it doesn't. Yeah, so, let's see. So, as you saw, we got a cloud in a bottle. Bottle, whatever. We got one of those from the chest, the gold chest. And so that lets us double jump. And that's helpful for canceling fall damage also. Because, let's see, I don't know if this is a high enough drop that if we fall we might take damage. I don't know. It's very, like, hard to take a precise amount of fall damage in Terraria. It really feels like you either take no fall damage or you take a lot. But there is, like, a small amount of scaling. It's just the blocks take up such a small space on your screen that it's hard to do precisely. So, let me just... I want to demonstrate this, I really do. Let's try from up here. Let's try from up here. If it doesn't work, we'll go one higher. Let's go 3 higher, actually. So, this is a much longer drop that you can survive than I expected. Okay, there we took 13 fall damage. Oop, Demon Eye. First one of the playthrough. And I am bad at aiming, which is why I don't play ranged. So, if I equip the cloud in a bottle, and I can double jump now, watch what happens when I jump off here, and I hit the ground. But if I double jump before landing, I don't take fall damage. Last time I took 13 fall damage. So, that shows how the double jump can help save your life. So, you know, good to keep in mind. Really, nullifying fall damage is not hard in this game, if you understand how fall damage works. Basically, you just have to double jump. Oops. You just have to double jump anywhere near the ground before you hit it, and then you won't die. I swear, fallen stars fall so frequently. They used to be so rare. It feels like in 1.14 or 1.4, they made it much more common. But I don't know what's up with that. This could be one of those meteor shower events where just a ton of them fall. Also, now that we have a double jump, I feel much more safe and confident going out at night because now I can jump over zombies, because zombies have the same max jump height as us. Or as me, I suppose, me specifically. But with a double jump, you can still jump over them. And also, now that we have somewhat ranged weapons that we can rely on, we're much less likely to get hurt at all, even by these guys. Look at him, he can't reach us. Look at that. No damage. So yeah, so we're much safer now already. It's only been like less than an hour and a half. And I never fully understood what this music means. I think it's morning now, though. I think that's what it means, which is good. One thing I want to do right now is, do we have clay? We do. We have 22. Let's get more, because I want to make a farm for my crops, my herbs. So then we can make more of those buff potions as necessary. And there goes the rain, so the music's back to normal. Let's digging up clay. It's red in this game. Oh boy. That could have been bad. Don't ignore. Don't pay any attention to that. It's fine. We're fine. Okay, so let's see. I'm sorry, it's pronounced herbs. Okay. Fine. I said it both ways earlier. I'm sorry, I just picked one. I never have to say it out loud. So, yeah. Imagine saying words out loud. Let's get... I thought there was money, but there wasn't. I'm disappointed. You know what would be cool? Is taking a whole, like, cave system like this one. What if we just took this and made it all safe to walk through? That would be interesting. That could be like a big project. Just making caves safe. Not for now, though. That would take a lot of work. I'd rather have better equipment first. So we've got 140 clay. I don't remember if we took the 22 from the chest with us or not. But in any case, we can make at least, oh, what is that, like 23 clay pots. Each one can hold a seed. So that's good. We'll do that next time we're back at base. But right now we're moving to the right, which in this game is east, even though the sun rises in the left. Don't ask me why. Please. I don't know. It's probably because east is generally shown as to the right on maps. Moving through this desert, killing the vultures. There's two more that I did not see. Okay, they just spawned in when my back was turned. This enchanted boomerang is ridiculously powerful. We are in, like, no danger at this point, which is good. Don't want to be in danger right now. I just remembered, we got more lead earlier. We might be able to make pants when we come back. Ooh, water seeds. Okay, so I'm gonna take a bit of time to talk about the herbs. So basically, each one, like day bloom or water leaf or like moon glow, fire blossom, all of these things, they have specific conditions where when you harvest them, they also drop seeds. So for example, and those are like given in the name, so day bloom, day, it blooms in the day. So you get day bloom seeds during the day. Moon glow gets seeds during the night. Water leaf gets it when it's raining or snowing. Blinkroot just does it like whenever it's blinking, which is random. I'm not going in there because even though the loot is better in the ice biome, it's more dangerous. I don't want to risk it. Slime just phased through the mountainside. Let's see. Oops. Let's just keep going. We don't need to deal with those. Let's see. I'm just looking for more surface loot. One place. So as we go to the right here, there's going to be something we might encounter and something we will encounter. If we keep going. To the right, we might encounter the corruption, which is this purpley place with all sorts of like chasms and stuff to fall down, just giant holes in the ground. It's also very dangerous. I'm not gonna try and do anything there for a while. But yeah, so we might see that, but we're definitely, since this is the side of the world which has snow on it, we're definitely going to find the dungeon if we can go far enough without coming across the corruption. Oops. So yeah, the dungeon, you have to beat a boss to be able to enter. The boss is called Skeletron. I'm not going to be attempting that at any point soon. It's gonna be a long time before that. Oh, there's the corruption. So I'm just gonna quickly check out the... Sorry, I just really like the music here. Let's use corrupt torches. There is in fact a stat called luck in this game, where if you use torches, for example, if you use torches corresponding to the right biome, you get better chances on like drop rates and stuff. That's what the Torch God event is for. Hey, a finch staff! I've never gotten one of those before. So basically, that's what the Torch God event is for. It's for letting you just automatically place the correct torch in a given biome. But like, well, we're not doing that now. It might kill us. I don't want to die. Let's see. So here's our herb chest. Sorry, I just like had the realization that in Hamilton the line only 19 but my mind is older, I can say it now and it could be like partially accurate because I am 19 now. That's cool. Okay, full lead armor, 3 extra defense. We have 11 total, which is cool. So we've got this, a blowpipe, may as well keep, it could be useful. A spear, I'm not sure about. I'll hold on to it just in case. Cactus can go in here. Ooh, 162. That is enough to make... Oh, it's only 5 clay blocks per pot. It used to be 6. So we have 32 clay pots, which is nice. So we can just, let's just make a platform going across the top. Let's see how far this goes. Ooh. Okay, so this is gonna be our pot area. We're gonna plant things here in the pots. So we've got Daybloom, Blinkroot, Waterleaf, and Deathweed. We're gonna start with the Deathweed on this side, and then Waterleaf, and then Blinkroot, and then all the rest of this is gonna be Daybloom, just because we have a ton of Daybloom seeds. May as well. Daybloom is a very helpful one, because Daybloom is the core ingredient in regeneration potions. It's also important for iron skin potions. And so, if we have a lot of that, that's gonna be good. So let's see, what else could we be doing? So, this is the Finch Staff, as I briefly mentioned earlier. It's the first available summon weapon, along with the Slime Staff. This was introduced in 1.4 because summoners just generally don't have very much in terms of available items. Oh, here are the torches that fell to the ground earlier when we were getting clay, because the water poured down all the way here. I'm gonna drink some more water. In a minute. Okay, yeah. Check out my muting, like my mute shortcut. Pretty neat, huh? So yeah, so let's keep going. Let's just go down further in the caves. There is an emerald up there. May as well grab it. I don't remember if gem trees can grow on the surface or not. I also don't know where I want to make other, like, outposts. Other little bases. I don't know. We'll see. Don't have to do them today. Today is just, like, getting started. At some point before I want to stop, I don't know when I'm gonna stop, but before I do it, I'm going to set out a list of long-term and short-term goals. And so basically, at the end of each stream, I'm gonna list off short-term goals that I want to try and do next stream, and then also long-term goals to just be working towards gradually. We can actually, we can make the long-term goals next time we're back at the base camp thing. We can just write them on signs. But for now, let's just keep mining. So the thing with summon weapons that makes it unique is the minions are what do the attacking, and yeah, so it's just like passive, just help, basically. And then, like, if you want to play the summoner class, like, as your primary weapons, there's plenty of stuff. Oh, I did. Oh, jeez. Okay. That happened. That happened. We're alive. It's fine. We didn't die. But yeah. Oh, hey, look. Some of our Daybloom has grown and is currently blooming because it's day. Let's see. Let's make a bucket so that we can get a water bucket, because I want to make a sink so that we can make more bottled water without having to go all the way over there. Yeah, so whatever I was saying before, let's make some signs. So first off, I just realized this is actually really, the way my microphone is set up makes it really inconvenient to type. So I'm just gonna have to like reach my right hand over, just like all the way around. But yeah, so long-term goals. What's a good one? First one is platinum armor. I don't know right now if this world has gold or platinum in it. It's gonna have one of the two. If it has platinum in it, that's good. If not, we're gonna get it anyway. I just noticed my concurrent viewers just like tanked. Okay, that's fine. Let's see, so platinum armor, that's the first one. That gives like 20 defense, which is good. Want to have as much defense as possible, at least in the early game before I'm feeling confident. So platinum armor. What else? Boss arenas. Housing is important. NPC housing. Because we're gonna want more NPCs to be able to move in, both here and in other places. I guess I can make a second house like right here on top of the merchant's place. But yeah, so housing. And then eventually, after all of that stuff, so after the boss arenas, we can start doing actual boss fights. So for example, like Eye of Cthulhu is the first boss fight, and that's going to be after we get platinum armor and all of the stuff we need. But actually, no, before that, what would be nice to have down is the Goblin Army, which is a specific event where a bunch of goblins come and attack your town. And when you defeat them, you can find the Goblin Tinkerer, just like underground somewhere, just like tied up in ropes because the other goblins didn't like him. So you can free him, and he has a couple of cool things. So the Goblin Army will be very important. I would rather do that before the first boss, the Eye of Cthulhu. And I think that's enough goals for now. Oh, I didn't even see the zombie. But yeah, I think that's enough goals for now. I'm just gonna place those signs down anyway, just to not have them in the inventory. But let's go back down into the cave. See what else we can do. How about this? Before stream ends, I want to... Because, again, I don't know how long I'm going to keep going. But before the stream is over, I want to at least know if there's gold or platinum in this world. Either one will do for now. But again, I do want to have platinum armor because platinum, fun fact, is better than gold. Like very slightly. So that would be nice to have. We might not even use it for boss fights because there are other armor sets with almost the same amounts of defense, but which also give other bonuses. Like Ancient Shadow Armor you can get without fighting any bosses. And it gives like 19 defense and then also other bonuses. Let's see what else. I don't really want to collect the lead, but let's use a couple bombs for this. Yeah, so Ancient Shadow Armor you can get by killing enemies in the Corruption. It's basically just like the old sprites, the old textures for shadow armor, which you can get after killing the Eater of Worlds. Oh shoot. Okay. Oh yeah, here's some silt. That's important if there is no platinum. Yeah, here it is. Here's some gold. Look at this gold. I don't want gold. We want platinum. Because platinum, again, makes the armor we want. So, yeah, so we're gonna have to dig up this silt. Because there is a thing called an extractinator, which is basically you just like put silt in it and then it gives a bunch of like minerals and stuff. So we can use that to get platinum. We could also get platinum through fishing. But that's a lot less exciting. But yeah, fishing will probably be important at some point. So we may as well set up fishing stations eventually. That's not a very high priority at the moment, though. As in, I don't really care about it. Let's see, what else is there to talk about? Something just died. I'm honestly feeling a lot more confident, a lot faster. Oh, a lot faster. Okay, never mind. There goes my hubris. I was gonna say I'm feeling confident a lot faster than I was expecting to. Like, I'm feeling a lot more confident in my ability to like stay alive and stuff. And then I say that right as I'm getting attacked by black slime and also just like stuck inside some silt. Okay, now what? Let's sit inside here with Zach. I want to make another house, actually. Let's make another house. We're gonna need 3 or 4 in the forest biome here in total. Because of NPC happiness rules, basically. Like if you put too many NPCs in the same place next to each other, they're gonna be mad because of overcrowding. So we want to prevent that because we want cheap stuff, and also if an NPC is happy enough, they also can sell pylons, which allow for like basically a fast travel network across your whole world, where you can teleport from one pylon to another, and the pylons specifically have to be in towns. So that's going to be interesting to set up. That was way too many walls, but it's fine. Let's see. Let's harvest the day bloom as well. Oh, there goes one. Yeah, so the thing about pots is if you leave things unplanted for too long, other things grow. So like those flowers. Okay, let's see actually. So seeds give 4 plus 9 is 13 ranged damage versus 4 plus 7. So it is actually more damage than bows. but also... Oh! Oh, okay. I was gonna say, but also it shoots really slowly, but apparently it doesn't anymore. So, that suddenly makes it a whole lot stronger. Okay, so, let's see what else we can do. It seems we reached the end of that cave, so we may as well get started on a very nice little thing called a elevator, which is just, it's literally just dig straight down, keep going, just forever until you hit the bottom of the world, because that's like one of the fastest ways to get to the underworld, is to build a elevator, hence the name Elevator. So, yeah, so let's just get started with that. Did we pass any foresty caves? We did. That might be worth exploring. Because elevators, in addition to being very fast, are very boring. So, let's go look at that cave instead. Let's see. There's a lot more downtime as time goes on. I'm gonna say it's probably because I need to drink more water. I noticed my throat was getting a bit dry there, so yeah, I'm not used to talking this much is the main thing. We've been going for what, almost 2 hours now, which is, yeah, that's a length of time. Yeah, so, again, I don't know how long I want to keep going today. I'll definitely be done by 7. So, like, in like 2 hours from now is like the hard limit. I don't know how long though. We'll see. Wow, okay. Okay then. Okay. Sure. That's great. Fun fact that I just learned, chat, fun fact, in Master Mode, dart traps can do over 100 damage to you. So you know what that means, we're starting over. New character. Let's just make... I'm just gonna make me again. Vaguely like this. I honestly, yeah. Purple. That's the wrong shirt. Purple. Whatever. Starting over. It was only 2 hours. It's fine. Let's do all purple shirt. Then like lighter pants. Then like, yeah, let's go with that. I'll call me Izzy 2. I made it the wrong difficulty. Hardcore Izzy 2. Yeah. So that's fun. That's fun. Hopefully this doesn't happen very often. It's gonna be a bit frustrating if it is. Whatever. Again, it was only 2 hours. It's fine. Let's see. Let's do green. Like this kind of green. The kind that's like almost blue. And there we go. And again, this is hardcore. And well, shoot. I can't use the same world name and seed because we already used it. I know what the world looks like. So what's a good place name and seed? Trying to think of any good like jokes I can make it. I don't know. Whoever's watching, do you have any ideas? Let's see. So, what could we make it? Let's make it, let's just call it, like, Take Two. Whatever. Seed. Let's call it Take Two again. Whatever. Okay, so let's see what this world has for us. Hopefully not death. If it is death, hopefully it's gonna be like months down the line, and I get like decently far throughout the game before dying this time, instead of like this again. So that was just like. But it's informative. Now we know to be even more careful with things, now that we know we can just die instantly on accident. Like, very early on in the game. So yeah, pay more attention to traps. I did not notice that. Whoops. Anyway, this world is almost ready for us, and when it is, we're gonna get started with Take Two. So yeah, I just saw one thing on the loading screen that said "Time heals all wounds." So you know. Yeah, like by the end of today, this is gonna be my current hardcore world. Forget about that one that we tried before. I can't double jump anymore, right? It's already windy. This guy is named Daniel. What do you think, Daniel? I'm trying to think of like cool ways to lay things out, because I don't want to make just the same town again. Let's dig this up. Let's cut down a few more trees. And yeah, I have a vague idea. Ow. I swear if I die on the first day, that's gonna be more annoying. Honestly, I think at this point, if I die another time, which is gonna be the second time, I'm just gonna call it a day, because we have been doing this for 2 hours already. But yeah. I don't know. So, first off, let's just make a nice little village after we cut down just a few more trees. Then we're gonna go... Hopefully this is gonna be faster than the first village, because now we're more prepared, we know what we're doing. I'm on 64 health. Oh boy, that's not great. Oh boy. $79, $80. Okay. Ooh, the slime has a coin. That looks to be a gold coin, which means that we can get a merchant straight away. So first off, let's make one house. 5, 6, 7. They don't have to be 15 blocks wide. I just like making them that wide. 15. Then let's do like another. We're gonna have, if I'm remembering correctly, we're gonna need 4 houses in the forest biome, so we may as well make the frames for them now. Then we've got, how many blocks do you think is good? Let's do like 25 in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know why I'm counting out loud. It's just to have things to say, to fill up the silence. I lost count. Shoot. Okay, 21. So 7, 8, 9, 10. We better not die to a purple slime. There we go. That's 21, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. There we go. Let's see. Gonna need more wood. Already getting low. But when we have this, it might actually want. Nah, I'll make the houses above, or I'll make the entrance and exit above where the houses are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're on 7. That was 7. I don't want to forget it. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, I believe. So let's check. This should be 8 on the, yeah, 8 left. Daniel is just out there dying. Or, like, able to die really easily, at least. Oh my god. I am at 15 health. I am at 15 health. It's the first day. How? Oh, there goes Daniel. Well, what can we do here? Let's make a campfire. And I'm gonna block myself in, and while I regenerate, I am gonna use the bathroom again. Be right back. Okay, so I was having a think while I was gone, and the think that I had, basically, I think that I was... Oh, right! Right, that's how this works. So, one thing I thought was that I was getting too overconfident in that world. And so, like, that's the lesson for here. Don't be overconfident, as I have already been in this first day. Because overconfidence will kill you. I'm just gonna bridge over there. I can use dirt, actually. I don't want to waste wood. I want to bridge over there and keep slimes from spawning. So it is getting close to nightfall. And I do not have the materials to make all of this into safe housing. Oops, excuse me. So I'm gonna try and get more trees for that. So one thing you might have noticed there is we have a tombstone here from when the guide died. This is a mechanic that I'd forgotten about. So basically, normally when you're not doing hardcore Terraria, when you die, your character drops a tombstone with a death message on it. Also, in 1.4 they added a graveyard mini-biome thing, so that basically, if there are enough tombstones in a location, then there are specific enemies, specific crafting recipes, NPCs can sell specific items. So it's all around nice. It's nice. So in hardcore, since there are no ways for you to die and live to have your tombstone. Oh, shoot. Ah. I was trying to close off the roof so it'd be safe, but no, this eyeball had to get in the way. Well, can I open up just a space to stab through? I don't think that's how short swords work. So yeah, this eyeball is just sticking around. Maybe I can trap it. Come up here. Come up here, Demon Eye. There we go. Now you can't escape. So, let's see. So yeah, so basically, in hardcore, you obviously can't get tombstones the normal way, because if you die, you can't come back. And so, what was added in 1.4, because that's when the graveyard mini biome was added, is that if you're on a hardcore character and an NPC dies, they drop a tombstone. That's not what happens in normal, in normal playthroughs. It's specific to hardcore, which is cool. That's a nice, sort of just detail. It's helpful for us specifically because we're doing hardcore. So let's see. I'm just gonna measure out with, I guess technically we have this ruler. just want to find the center. Let's see. It's easier to just do it with torches, honestly. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. And then right here is the center, which is where we will be placing the campfire. Let's see. We don't have enough wood to fill everything in, I don't think, which is a shame. Okay. These slimes have next to no health, so I feel comfortable trying and just getting rid of them. I just realized I can open up a hole where that demon eye is and let it fly free. And then that will keep me safe and not have to deal with it. Go away. I don't want you in here. Thank you. Okay. I honestly cannot. Never mind. Okay, so here we go. Doors. This space in the middle is going to be for storage and for crafting. We can even do this, where we just... We can just lower it down a few blocks if we want, just for the aesthetic purposes. Not sure if I want it to go this far down. Oops. Shout out to the one person who's still watching, by the way. I appreciate it. But yeah, so there we go. We can do that. This can be where all our crafting stations go. Then we can have a couple of different levels. So first off, we can have staircases which lead up to the second floor and then again up to the third floor. And, you know, just... What the heck? What? I legitimately do not understand. What? Okay, let's measure this out. So, from here, from this block to here is 12. From this block to here is 12. What is wrong? It's this. Good job, me. Okay, so let's see. Building up. We're just gonna make this place really nice to be. And if we make it nice enough, we never have to leave. But we do, for progression purposes. We need to move forward in the game eventually, but not as fast as the last attempt. So now we can make some platforms going across up here, and then I'm not fully sure how I want the entrances to work. Maybe we can do like this. And then we can have like rope dropping down. The main thing is I do not want Oh, there goes the demon eye. Oh, no, 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 no. Well, okay, time for attempt 3. I'm sticking with this. I am sticking with this until I want to at least survive the first night and have a decent base. I also need to figure out a cool layout for it. I do like the idea of the last one, though. So there's that, and then purple. And then let's do a red shirt. Red is a nice color. Maybe not that red. It's a bit vibrant. Just like sort of tan, almost pants. It's like over here. And again, dark shoes, because I don't know what other colors to make shoes. I almost forgot. Oh, yep. Okay, so this is Izzy 3. This is gonna be take 3. And we'll make the seed just fills up, because again, it's the hardcore Minecraft guy. Large master corruption. And yeah. We get to see this loading screen again. Isn't that fun? Let's see. If you're watching this, make sure to just take a break and get some water if you haven't in a while. Water is important. There's not really much going on anyway, don't worry. Even when this is done, I'm gonna start just doing the same old thing. You're not gonna miss much. And if you're watching the VOD, you can just pause and come back. Okay, let's try it again. Okay, so this time, just for the sake of convenience, I'm gonna put wood down on the block that I spawn on so I know where that is. Because I know the first time, my spawn point ended up being on the top corner of my house, which I did not want. So let's just make this in like the common space. And we're just going to chop down a bunch of trees to start off. And then figure things out from there. I'm thinking a sort of like dome shape. I think that would be cool to have. I don't really know how to make a dome. It's probably going to be like octagonal. If anything. But, you know, like rough approximation of a dome. Could have platforms or staircases. Let's see. So let's start by digging out a big flat area to work with. We have 404 wood. Hopefully that's enough. This guy is named Cody. Just as a thought, so basically, so like in Minecraft, you might want to make a base in some like biome other than the one you start in, so you might go traveling for a while and make like a place, set up your bed and stuff. In Terraria, it's a bit less convenient than that, because the world spawn point is important even if you don't die. because teleporting always brings you back to your spawn point, and until you make a bed, you do have to always respawn. Excuse me. Always respawn back at the world spawn point. So let's do... How big should this be? Let's go... Yeah, let's go like 35 in one direction and 35 in the other. That should be plenty of space. If not, we can always remodel. That could be a stream. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Cody, please. 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should be enough. Yep, 35. Turn off the ruler. 1, 2. This is gonna be a big house. But I do have a plan for this. Shoot. Okay. This is 35. Give me a second, actually. So I do have a plan for this house. It's a plan that I remember having before starting. I forget how much this was. Already 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That plan is basically, I want to make my starting, like, middle of the overworld base underwater, just like submerge it in water. 3, 4, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then like that. And, you know, in the future I can go back and make this more of an actual dome. Oh. I'm sorry, I don't speak Russian. I'm gonna translate that. Yeah, sorry, I did go translate it. I'm not fully sure, what you're talking about, though. Like, for, like, speedrun for Minecraft, I don't know. But anyway, so let's see. Oh boy. Let's go like that. And then... Okay. I'll keep this open in another tab. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, so basically, my plan for this is I can just make this more of a dome in the future if I want to round things out. But for the time being, let's just do it this way. Hopefully I can at least close the dome off before nighttime. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, I believe. Yep, 13. And this'll be one room. I think I very much overestimated how much space, or very much underestimated how much space there is in here. So this is going to be a very large dome, which is fine. We can work with it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 12, 13, yep. And then one more. Three. Let's see. I see we have a second viewer right now. So for whoever just joined, hi, I am on my 3rd attempt. So yeah. I died. If you were watching earlier and then came back just now, for context, I did accidentally step on a dart trap and die immediately in my first try, and then I died to a demon eye on my first night on my 2nd try. So, not going the best. 2, 3, 4. Let's just make it like this. Hi. Don't know how high up that is actually on that side. So, 11. This is 6. So that's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Honestly, could stand to go to about here. Like, however far this is. Just like rough approximation. This is gonna be a huge space. I did not expect there to be this much room. Maybe 35 blocks on one side is too much. Let's just close it off there. So from here to the end, it's 20 blocks wide. And then 2, 1, 20. And that was from here to the end. Yep. Okay, so from here to the end, that's also 20. So let's just close this off here. I am going to need to chop down a bunch more trees. Just because I'm gonna run out of wood. This is taking a lot. There's more tall trees on the left. Those would probably be better. Because I do need to fill in all of this space with wooden walls. Like before anything else, I need my base to be safe. These trees are not as tall as I expected. That's fine. It looks like we probably have a couple of minutes left to go before night falls, which is good. Let's see. Oh, there's nighttime. I did not expect it to come this fast. Nope, it's not nighttime. I just thought I heard the nighttime music. Never mind. So that's the center. There's the nighttime music. Let's move this out, like few more blocks. And do that. And we do need a lot of walls. So let's get to those first. There we go. Almost 1,000 walls. Time to start putting them down. Because I do not want to die inside my own house a second time in a row. Because that would just be sad. That. But yeah, don't need the ruler on right now. This is what, like 3 blocks? Yeah, it's 3 blocks. Fallen star just landed on the top of the house. That's cool. I'll go get it at some point. Actually, we don't need to fill in these rooms if we have doors. We can just come back and fill them in later if we need more wood. Oh my god, I've been going for like 2 hours, 40 minutes now. Wow. I have not talked this much in a while, to be honest. Just filling everything in. This is definitely not enough walls. Look at that. I'm gonna need to make more. Oh boy. Okay, so you know what? Maybe maybe when I finish this house, maybe that's when I'm gonna stop. No. I want to at least find a cave, actually. I want to find a cave, get started writing down some long-term goals, and then that should be good. This is just taking a while. Need to get up here. Okay, let's see. I don't really have much to talk about at this point, honestly. It's like I've already gone through like the exposition stuff with all of the equipment and items and stuff. So that's all of that done with. What the heck? This is still not enough wood. Look at that. Okay. Let's see. Good to know Steam alerts do not show up on OBS. Yeah. I'm out of wood. So I guess now it's time to just sit and wait until dawn. which is such fun every single time. And this time I don't even have a house for my guide. So he's just walking around. Yeah. So this is the house so far. I think in the future I am going to round this out. I just had the thought. I didn't actually check, so this is from the center is 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3. So let's go like 6, 12, 18, 24, 30. So this actually needs to be 5 blocks up for this to be like a full, like, semicircle almost sort of thing. Whoops. Good to know. We can get that dealt with. When the day comes and we can get more wood. We're gonna get some more water. Let's see. Let's see. What can we do? Just waiting. Waiting for the dawn to come and for everything to leave. That's fun. This is fun. What can we do? Let's see. So the campfire is gonna go here. We can have an extra layer of things here, and then maybe like chests and storage and stuff down here. Then we can have NPCs. And then I guess above that we could put the garden stuff. Yeah, I guess. I do need to figure out the circle, though, so that I can go in and smooth this out. I can do that for next stream, I guess. What else? Still got a couple minutes left in the night. Just sitting and waiting. What do you have to say, Cody? Okay. Let's see. Underground or crystal hearts? Yeah, so basically, you can get up to 15 life crystals, which increase your maximum life up to 400. That's going to be very helpful if you gather 5 fallen stars. I hear a couple outside that I'm not going to try and get. They can be combined to make nano crystals. Oh, it's daytime. Okay, who needs advice when you can get resources? Let's see. I think I'm gonna be done when I've built the house today. I am getting just a bit tired. I'll probably pick things up again next week. Why are there so many slimes? Oh my god. No. Please. Why? There's 5 of you. Okay, closing this off. Yeah, I'm probably gonna do Sundays, 3 p.m. Eastern time. Just, not Sundays, Saturdays, sorry. Just to keep things regular. Also, I do want to edit these into actual videos, so that gives me enough time to do it, and also, like, not fully neglect my classwork or anything. So yeah. Hopefully in this world I'm gonna be able to live longer than 2 hours, because that was just sad. I just stepped on a pressure plate, and then a dart trap, like, from 5 blocks away just shot me, and then I immediately died. I don't want that to happen. This is why we get more defense. If I had more defense, I could have actually survived and kept going. But that's fine. I do like the dome idea for this. I'm probably gonna, as time goes on, I'm gonna change the materials also. From wood to, like, stone or concrete or whatever. Something more like that. And then there's just gonna be a big, like, tank of water surrounding everything. Almost there. Let's make this part a room. And just remember that the roof needs to be 5 blocks higher up, so I'm gonna get over to that after hammering everything here. Oh. Let's see. So then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And from here up to there is 18. It's this one that's 18. Okay. Yep, 18, and then 17, so yep, that's 35. Oh. Okay, now just to build across. And up. And then get rid of this old roof. Getting close to done. Oh my god. Hopefully I get more used to this sort of long. This feels like a long stream. I know it's only like 3 hours, but like so it's like a decent length stream. Ow. But yeah. I do hope I get more used to this. I just realized there is a non-zero chance that if I fall from the top to the bottom, I might die. So just to help prevent that, I'm gonna put some platforms. And then rid of these walls because I need this to be a house. And these would just be wasted if I left them there. And I did not hammer them back into full blocks on accident. So yeah, getting close to done. So let's talk about next stream then. So next week, what's there to do? Go mining, start getting, like hopefully get full platinum armor next week. Start getting NPCs. Maybe you round out this, maybe delay that until a while from now when we have more resources that we can easily get. But yeah. So I'm not gonna do like long-term goals on a sign. I'm just gonna put short-term ones for the time being. Now if I can just get around and light everything up enough to be able to see, that would be nice. There we go. Here is my definitely actually round dome. Yeah, I'll deal with it in the future. I should get more trees while it's still day. Okay. Let's see. What else? What else to talk about? I'm sorry. Honestly, I'm getting kind of worn out. I've said this a bit. I've said this a few times already. No, please don't. Let me live. Okay. I did that so fast the music didn't even get the chance to fade all the way out. Okay. So, let's make these NPC houses so Cody has a place to stay. That slime with the gold coin was in the previous playthrough, or in the previous attempt, so it can't do it anymore. But that's fine. Like, we can't get a merchant anymore. So we'll just have to wait for that. I'm gonna make the torches look nicer when everything is like all more organized. But for now, this was gonna do. Here, here, and here. And then these top rooms gonna have table and chair. And then, almost done, we have the last one. So here, and here, and here, and here. There we go. May as well get rid of, like, the dirt scaffolding sort of stuff. Just as a test. May as well see if we do take fall damage falling from this height. Okay, no, we seem to be fine, which is good. I don't want to, again, I don't want to die from falling in my own house. So I'm taking everything down. Oh, almost done, almost done, almost done. Okay, there we go. And may as well just bridge across up here and then down there. And then I'm gonna be done for the day. And the sun is getting low, so I do want to get more trees though, because I'm about to run out. 43210. And this should be just enough to finish that off, but again, yep, I do want more trees. I swear, if I die to a, okay, never mind, there's a purple slime. I guess I'm gonna have to be content without any trees for the time being. Let's get rid of these. These are a bit unnecessary. So, there we go. That's that. And let's just put that torch there. So yeah, that's it. This is the house. This is the currently somewhat finished house. There's... okay, I really want to try and get trees before the sun sets. So just real quick in and out, or out and back in. Hopefully I don't die. Let's see. Just go all the way to here, and then I'll be done getting trees. I'm gonna go back, do whatever it was I needed the wood for. I really hope I can get these trees in time before I get surrounded by slimes. Absolutely surrounded. Oh my god. And we're back. We're back inside. We're back safe. We're back in here. I don't even remember what I needed the wood for. But we have it. This is the dome. This is the as of yet unfinished dome. We needed signs, that's what. So let's make for our next stream. For our next stream. Oh, caps lock. Let's just call it for next time. Now, short-term goals. So first off, finish the house. Not necessarily dome-shaped. And then, after that, go mining. Hopefully get platinum. That's honestly about it. Yeah. Like we want a garden up at the top. Like all of this space could be a garden. Then we have storage down at the bottom. And then like signs and stuff here, I guess. And crafting stations and all that. But yeah. Yeah, I think this is pretty much done. So I'm gonna save and quit. And so yeah, we're done. I'm gonna end stream. I hope you all have a good day, and I will be back next week. Bye.